What's up, guys? I'm back. Back with another long stream planned. I was gone for the last few days because I was not feeling good. But I'm back. Let's continue with the mission A Kingdom Divided. I heard it's quite the maybe difficult, maybe long mission. Okay, wait. I need to open something. How you guys doing? Okay, everything is set up. When I was not feeling well, the only thing I did was play some ARAMs on League of Legends with some friends. Okay. We have to go to Kurand, to the Kurand castle. Let's use the games necklace and go to Wintertold. We can use the mine card to go to the castle to start the mission. Okay, we're in Kingstown. We talked to Martin Holt. Have we talked to him before? I don't think we did. What's all this about? Ah, hello and welcome. I'm Martin Holt, leader of Current's Royal Society. This is our little protest against the current council. Pleased to meet you. I'm Luxe, so what's wrong with the council? Now, there's a question. I have a better one. What's right with the council? I bet you didn't know that the council... How do you pronounce council? Council was originally only temporary after the last king died. They were only supposed to rule until his daughter came of age. However, according to the council, the king's daughter went mad. Such a wonderful convenience for them, of course. With her out of the picture, the council became permanent. Interesting. What else don't you like about the council? Democracy. That's meant to be the big thing for the council. Funny thing is, although they're meant to be elected by the people, the same 4 people have won every single election. Little odd, no? That's a bit suspicious, I suppose. Oh, my friend, suspicious is the dish of the day whenever the council is around. And what I've just told you barely scratches the surface. Things have been getting even worse recently. Start a Kingdom Divided quest. How so? Do you know of Counselor Sophia Hughes? Lovely lady, spends her free time with the disciples of Yama, a wonderful cult of Zamarokian demon summoners. Yama is the latest boss, no? Oh, one of the latest boss. A friend told me about it. Counselor Hughes. I was the one who helped imprison her in the first place. Ah, so you're the adventurer who's been cooking up a storm around here. Well, you'll be pleased to know your hard work was all for nothing. Counselor Hughes has escaped, lucky her. Escaped? How? Believe it or not, no one actually knows. The council is trying to keep it all on the down low, of course, almost like they have something to hide. That's quite the accusation. Do you have proof? Oh, we will soon. Just you give it time. They'll slip out sooner or later. Rather than just waiting for that to happen, maybe I could investigate her escape. What an interesting idea. I suppose you would be well placed to have a little nosy, considering your history with the counselor. Though you need to get permission, of course. How would I do that? I hear the current Royal Guard are leading the investigation. Commander Lydia Fulore is the leader. You'll find her in the castle. I'll go speak to her. Good luck, friend. Your eyes are open now. Don't trust the council. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ask for permission then. That's her. Hello, who are you? I am Commander Lydia Fulore. leader of the current Royal Guard. Then you're just the person I'm looking for. I'm Luxa. I hear you're the one to talk about the recent escape of Councillor Hughes. Let me guess. You've been talking to Martin Holt? You know him? Oh, I know him, alright. Martin and I have quite a history. Really, he didn't mention it. He wouldn't? He has a very he wouldn't. He has a very selective memory. I imagine he also didn't mention that he used to work for the council that he hates so much. No, that's not something that ever came up. I mean, to know the council, you need to be in the council, no? So I get why he hates them, because he had to work for them, or work with them. Well, I imagine his Royal Society's friends wouldn't make so much of him if they knew they were where his loyalties used to lie. So I'm guessing you don't agree with his views on the council? Well, I wouldn't be very good at my job if I did. Martin is always quick to point out the failings of the council, but he conveniently forgets about all the good they've done. Like? You know that smell in Port Piscarilius? It is a bit ripe there. Imagine that, but 10 times worse. That's what it was like before the council had a new sewage system installed. The entire kingdom is now cleaner and safer because of them. Not only that, but without the council, you wouldn't even be stood here. It was under them that trade with your lands to the east was established. Without those trade routes, you would have no easy way of getting here. I could go on, but I have more urgent things to attend to. Like the escape of Councillor Hughes? Well, since it's clearly no secret, yes, the former councillor is a dangerous individual, so I want her back in the cell as soon as possible. You know, I might be able to help you with that. In case you didn't know, I was the one who helped catch her in the first place. So this is what Martin has put you up to. Well, no thank you. The last thing I need is one of his people getting in the way. I'm not one of his people. I barely know him. I'm just a willing adventurer who wants to help. Think about it. However this investigation goes, you'll be seen as a bias towards the council. I'm a neutral third party with no ties to the councillor or the protesters. I'm in an ideal position to help out here. You do have the experience, and I can't deny the fact that you have the support of the protesters could be useful. This whole situation with Councillor Hughes has caused enough civil unrest. We certainly don't need it to get any worse. Alright, you can help, but for the duration of this investigation, you're working for me. What I say goes. Is that clear? Crystal clear. Where do we start? Right now, we don't have any leads on where Councillor Hughes might have gone. I'm heading over to her home to see if there's anything there that can help us. You should join me. Okay, let's get going. Damn. Commander Fulore, how wonderful to see you. Who is that? Thomas? Thomas, what are you doing here? Laurie. Why, I am here about Sophia Hughes, of course. As the person who discovered her corruption in the first place, I was an obvious choice to lead the investigation into her disappearance. But that wasn't you. I did all the work. Ah, and hello again, my financially challenged friend. Oh, I remember him now. Of course, the capture of Sophia Hughes wouldn't have been possible without your minor contributions. Minor? The current Royal Guard are conducting the investigation, Thomas. Your presence is not needed. Well, that's just the thing. Councillor Andrews was so impressed with my work, he put me in charge of this investigation. That is not his call to make. I'm in charge of council security. This investigation is mine to lead. He is head of the council. If he wants to make that call, he can. Regardless. Look, I can see you're very passionate, but which is wonderful. Tell you what, as you're so eager, I'll allow you both to help me in my investigation. To join me inside when you're ready. Captain Gianea, I'm guessing Lord Shazen sent you? He did. He's keen to see this Hughes business sorted quickly. He's not alone there. He's not alone there, but he doesn't need to worry. We have things under control. Forgive me, Commander, but it doesn't seem like you do. Hughes escaped from right under your nose, and now Councillor Andrews is putting his faith in Laurie over you. Well, this may be council business. Lord Shazen is responsible for dealing with both internal and external threats. He wants to be sure that Hughes won't be an issue. You have my word. She'll be back in the cell before the day is out. I hope you're right. There's already a lot of doubt in this council these days. It would be rather embarrassing for them if the Shazen army had to step in. For someone who supports the council so much, you don't seem very happy about Councillor Andrew's decision. I can support the council while not agreeing with every choice they make. True. I feel like you're not being totally honest with me. Would that be so wrong? I hardly know you. Here's some advice for you. Focus on the investigation, leave the politics to the experts. Fine, I guess we'd better get started. A lot of build-up for this mission. Have a look around the house and see if you can find any hints on where Councillor Hughes might have gone. I'll ask around here and see if anyone seen anything suspicious. Sounds good. Good luck, don't let Laurie get in your way. Okay, let's go search the home. You search the drawers and find a receipt. It's a receipt for about at a deeper load. It lists an arrival date of February 27th. February. Alright. Speak with Thomas Laurie. Hello again, your desire to help out with my investigation is to be commended, but you really shouldn't worry. I'll have the former counselor back in a cell within no time. So you already have some leads. Not just yet, it won't be long enough though, not with my resourcefulness. Yeah, second only to your humility. How very kind of you. I should tell you though, a skill set like mine isn't gained overnight. If you wish to become like me, it will take a lot of hard work. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I should get back to work. Okay, wait, let's talk to him about the thing that we found. I found something that might be useful. Oh yes, what is that? Looks like the counselor might be hiding out at Mount Fidamortem. Mount Fidamortem, that's quite the trek. I could go if you like. How very kind of you, but no need. This is my investigation and I will handle it. Thomas departs for Mount Fidamortem. So what do we do now? Sucker. Wait, what did it say? It's a... Oh, it's for the Pelot, not Fidamortem. So we just fooled him so we can go. Okay, wait, so where is it? Oh, here. Okay, yeah, let's use the memoir. Wait, how did he do that? Okay, I talked to Fugi. Hello, human. What's your pleasure today? Had any counselors stay here recently? Counselors? What do you mean? I'm investigating the disappearance of Counselor Sophia Hughes. I have a reason to believe she rented a bed here. A disappearing counselor? That's a new one. We don't really get many humans renting beds here. The only one recently was a woman who stayed here last night, but she didn't look much like a counselor. She could have been in disguise. Do you know where this woman is now? Well, she left not long before you got here. I didn't really speak to her, but I did hear her mention something about catching a ship at Port Piscalarius. A ship? She's trying to escape. Do you know which ship? Well, let's see now. What is happening? Is that the volcano? Blimey, that was a good one. What on Gillenor was that? Ah, not from around here, are you? That was an earthquake. We got them here from time to time. I think they come from that volcano to the west, but I'm no expert. Anyway, what were we on about? The counselor. Ah yes, the counselor. I seem to recall her mentioning Veos. It must be his ship she's taking. I need to get there, Craig. Thank you for the help. Not a problem. Good luck with your search. Okay. Let's teleport. We have to go here. Catch the ship before she leaves. Wait, prepare. Um, prepare to fight. To fight the Judge of Yama. This boss uses magic plus range prayer, so melee is required. Run in the gaps of the fire waves to approach the boss. Talk to cabin boy Herbert next to Vale's ship in Port Piscalarius to initiate the fight. We need combat gear. We have that. Okay, decent food. Decent amount of food. There should be a bank up here. Okay, let's take a decent amount. We have some prayer pots in case. Wait. So it uses magic and range prayer. Oh, prayer, but it doesn't mean it uses. Okay, what do I need to pray? Do I need to pray magic or like ranged? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Where's Vales? Your guess is as good as mine. He was here until that earthquake, then he suddenly just wandered off, like he was in some sort of trance. But what about his ship? I guess I'll have to look after it until he comes back. I hope he won't be long. I'm not really cut out for this kind of thing. I'm looking for a counselor. What do you mean? I believe Counselor Sophia Hughes is planning to board the ship. I need to find her. The one that got arrested. If she wants to board the ship, she'll need to do it soon. We're nearly ready to cast off. I guess you could wait around and see if she shows up. Not a bad idea. I think I'll do just that. My partner. Heard you were out here, though I'd come see how things are going. Not spying on me, are you? Spying is a strong word. I just like to keep an eye on people I've not worked with before, especially in a situation as delicate as this one. That's one way of putting it. So, what of Hughes? She booked passage on the ship, but she's not arrived yet. If she's coming, it will be soon. And we'll be here when she does. Not bad. Starting to trust me now. Don't get ahead of yourself. Looks like we might have a visitor. Wait, is she really coming? That's her? Oh yeah, I remember. Sophia Hughes. Going somewhere. You. This is all you're doing. The only person to blame is yourself. When you play with fire, you get burned. Fire line. It's over, Sophia. You should come quietly. Commander Fulora. He would send you, wouldn't he? The little lapdog of Counselor Andrews. He knew, you know, they all did. They were more than happy with my work while it was a secret. But now they betray me without a second thought just to protect themselves. You think they have some loyalty after all we did? After what we did to him? After what we did to his girl? We were in it together until it no longer suited him. Them. What are you on about? What girl? Don't think I'm coming quietly. I fought too hard to stop now. Judge of Yama, hear my voice. I call upon you to bring justice to the unworthy. Cleanse them in the sea of fire. Cleanse them in the sea of blood. What? Sophia Hughes, you have called upon me. Those that oppose you will be judged in the name of Yama. But know this, Sophia Hughes. Those that call upon the judge must first be judged themselves. You have betrayed the trust of Yama, Sophia Hughes. You have used his generosity to your own advantage. For this, your life is forfeit. What? No! Come, serve your master one last time. Bathe yourself in the sea of fire. Bathe yourself in the sea of blood. No, wait! She's gone. Oh shit. That's the servant of Yama? Judge of Yama. And so the justice of Yama has been brought upon Sophia Hughes, as it will be brought upon all who wrong him. Dedia Fulore, Luxe, you have been declared enemies of Yama. Your actions have endangered the work of his children. For this, your lives are forfeit. Hey, you can't just show up and start incinerating people. That's not how justice works. How about you clear off before I make you? Looks like you have challenged the judge of Yama. Your guilt will be determined through combat. Should you succeed, you will be free of your sins. Should you fail, you will be bathed in fire. You will be bathed in blood. Oh shit. Where am I? Now in the name of Yama, let us begin. What? What do I need to pray? Oh, meaty. Okay. I think he only will attack with... Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, that's fun. Oh, no. I'm going back into the fire. Uh-oh. I lagged, okay. That's like a mini boss, no? Uh oh. Not dealing any damage. Wait. Oh, okay. I was not hitting anything. I wanna finally level up to level 65 attack strength to get the zombie axe. Ah shit. Easy. Wait, what? Here he is, the hero of the hour. On behalf of the council, I, and indeed all of Current, thank you for dealing with this messy situation. It was nothing. You're far too humble. You've done so much for our kingdom in your short time here. Rest assured, we have noticed. In fact, I consider you a firm friend of the council. Have you managed to work out how Councillor Hughes escaped? Not yet. You need not worry though, we'll get to the bottom of it. That said, I do have an hour to ask of you, if you don't mind. What is it? Commander Fulore tells me you've had dealings with Martin Holt and his group. I'm not sure about dealings, but we've met. Well, regardless, your handling of the situation with Sophia Hughes seems to have had quite an impact on them. Well, I'm quite impactful, so what is this ask? This recent situation has been most unfortunate. People are angry, I understand that. That said, Sophia Hughes has been dealt with. It's time for Martin Holt and his protesters to go home. Huh? Ah, I see, you want me to convince them. It would be greatly appreciated. Civil unrest is of no benefit to anyone. We'd all be better off putting this behind us. It seems kind of like sus, no? Now, I must be off. Plenty of work to do. Good luck with Martin and his friends. Like, they all work together on something, and what about that daughter? So, what now? We're looking into Sophia Hughes. Might have escaped. I'll let you know if we find anything. You know, that's not what I mean. I'm not sure what you're on about. Now, I'm sorry, but I need to get to work. Meet me just south of the castle. Oh, okay. Wait, who's this? An artist's impression of King Bern the First. I need to get my prayer up before I go. I remember I could pray somewhere up here. So, Counselor Hughes was a deranged cultist, and yet, I don't know. Do you not know, or do you just not want to admit it? The man and the girl she spoke of, what did she mean? Ever since King Carest IV died, there have been those who have questioned his death. People like Martin. It was all just wild speculation, though the king was old and he died of an illness. It happens all the time. The man Counselor Hughes mentioned, it could have been the king she was referring to. Maybe, or maybe it was someone else. And the girl she mentioned, the king had a daughter? Rose, she was meant to take the throne after him, but she was too young. His advisors took over until she came of age. The council, it never went that way though, did it? She never took the throne. Martin said they declared her mad. Grief can do a lot to someone. Rose and her father were very close. Listen to us. Are we really considering this? The council rule current? They have done so successfully for 20 years now. What happened to Rose in the end? Where did she go? After what happened, public life was no place for her. The council arranged for her to move away so she could escape all of that. So where is she now? I don't know. Look, I'm the commander of the current royal guard. My duty is to the council. As commander of the royal guard, your duty is surely to royalty, not to some council. What kind of person would I be if I betrayed them? What kind of person would you be if you followed them blindly, even when all the evidence says not to? I am sorry, but I can't. Oh, come on. I can't, but you can. Councillor Andrews may have been all nice to you, but he's furious with me. He's blamed me for what happened in Port Piscolarius. I have no hope of doing anything now without him knowing. But you, on the other hand, you're just some adventurer as far as they are concerned. They won't be keeping an eye on you. But where would I start? Rose, if she's still alive, then she's the key to the truth. You have to find her. How? I'm going to hate myself for this, but I know someone who could help. Martin, he's the leader of current royal society. If he knows more about the last royal family than anyone, if anyone can help you find Rose, it's him. Now, I need to get back inside before someone finds out I'm missing. Thank you, Lydia. I know this can't be easy for you. I really need to go. Speak to Martin and good luck. Commander Fulora heads back into the castle. Okay, so let's find out. Let's find out more about the daughter. Where's Martin? Martin should be down here, no? We need to get some stamina potions. Good to see you, friend. Excellent work with Sophia Hughes. Hello, Martin. I see your protest is growing. Indeed it is, friend. Would you believe it that apparently some counselor went and summoned a demon in Port Piscolarius that made a lot of people angry? It seems the guards have also taken interest. No doubt, sent by the council to keep an eye on us. We've got them scared now. Maybe they think things will get violent? And yet they're the ones with the weapons. Interesting, huh? Anyway, what can I do for you, friend? There's something important we need to talk about. Something important, is it about the council? It is. Well, what is it? If you have any news on the council, we must let the people know at once. This one needs to stay between you and me. The people have a right to know, my friend. They do, but if what I've discovered is true, we can't let the council realize we know until we have a definitive proof. I see, this sounds serious. What have you learned? When I confronted Sophia Hughes, she spoke of things the council did to a man and his daughter. A man and his daughter? Surely this can't mean... Caris the Fourth, the last king of Great Corinth. I knew it. I knew the council were involved in his death. Like I said, we have no proof. The dying words of a cultist are not going to be enough to convince many. We need real proof. And this is why you came to me? You have a plan? The king's daughter, Rose, if we can find her, we might be able to find out what happened. But my friend, no one knows where Rose is. Some don't even think she's alive anymore. Sadly, most people have just forgotten her completely. But you haven't. You must have some idea where they might have taken her. I'm afraid not. However, I wonder if Rose herself might be able to help. What? The council didn't declare Rose mad right away. It wasn't until a few weeks after her father died that she was moved away. But how does that help us? Rose was well known for being a good writer, even at her young age. She documented everything she did. She even wrote her father's memoirs for him. If something happened in those few weeks, maybe she wrote about it. I understand now, that does make sense. You know, I actually ended up acquiring her father's memoirs myself. You did? Interesting. The memoirs were auctioned off recently, along with a lot of other royal possessions. The auction was a request from the king before he died. He wanted the money to go towards helping the poor of Corinth. The king's been dead for years. How come the auction only happened recently? For that, you can thank our council friends. They blocked it for years. They said Rose things should not be included, as the original request only covered her father's position. I did wonder if they had more malicious motivations. Perhaps they didn't want anyone getting their hands on Rose's writings. Were there any other writings apart from the memoirs? Yes, Rose's personal diary. It went to the library historical archive. I hear they have it on display there. So I need to go to the archive and get the diary? The archive is in the library, you can't just borrow things. I doubt they'll let you take it. To be honest, I wasn't actually planning on asking. Someone who knows what needs to be done, I respect that. Talk to Arkeo in the Arceus library. He can take you to the archive. Come back once you have the diary and we'll discuss our next steps. Okay. So I need to teleport here. I mean, I could go on further. It's not that far. Whatever, we have enough teleport charges. Hello, would you like to visit the library historical archive? We've recently opened the archive to visitors. Yes, please. Nice. There's Historia. Welcome to the library historical archive. Oh wait, I have to pickpocket her. Nice, we got a key. Bluish key. Search the display. Wait. So there's a display case in the southeast corner. Oh, this one. You unlock the display case and find the diary. Nice, we have it. You have a quick look through the diary. It contains years of private thoughts from Corinth's last princess. However, nothing obvious jumps out at you. Maybe Martin will be able to work something out. Okay, we have to go back to Martin. How do I leave this place? Yeah, that was easy to acquire. Good to see you, friend. Any luck with the diary? You give Rose's diary to Martin. Good work. Now let's see if this diary has anything for us. Martin looks through the diary. Doesn't look to be anything obvious, but that's not surprising. Anything too in your face would have been found by the council long ago. Let's try this. Martin cuts open the cover of the diary and the note falls out. And what do we have here? Martin reads the note. Very interesting. See what you make of this. Martin gives you the note. Find a great ruin that has withered and died, a seat of power lost in a war of pride. Well, it's a riddle. That it is. It seems to be describing a location. If we find that location, maybe we'll find something of use. We should split up. The council could be watching us, and I don't want to make anything too obvious. Let's see who can solve this thing first. Alright, good luck. Okay, we have to go to Fortress Ruins. Well, here we are. You think this is definitely it? Fortress was the seat of the Hosidius family before it was destroyed in the War of the Five Houses, a seat of power lost in the War of Pride. Oh, wait, that makes sense. Anyway, looks like I won this one. What's my prize? I don't think there is one. Bah, that's where you are wrong, my friend. This could lead us to the ultimate prize. This could lead us to the truth behind the delightful current council. You really do hate them, don't you? You know, Lydia told me you worked for them once. Is that a problem? Just interesting, you went from working for them to being their biggest opponent. What changed? I opened my eyes. When I worked for the council, I was young and naive, but over time I came to see the truth. The tipping point came a couple years ago. I was helping to manage the treasury at the time. We had a big donation come in from a private businessman, lovely chap. He was ever so noble. Something eating away at his conscience, no doubt. He wanted the money to go towards improved education in Port Piscal areas. He felt it would help with the crime levels there. That was of course a big no-go for the council. Helping the people? No chance. Instead, they used only a small amount for that. They spent the rest on castle renovations. They claim, I mean, they do be expensive. They claimed the increase in castle tourism would make more money in the long run. A load of tosh, I knew it was just for them. I walked out that same day. Soon after, I founded Current Royal Society. We've been a bane for the council ever since. Why not mention this before? Wasn't really important. I'm sure Lydia didn't tell you everything about herself either. We were together once, you know, but she was ever loyal to the council. In the end, she decided I wasn't her type, and went off with that Captain Guinea instead. Of course, that didn't work out either. One day, she stopped blaming her problems on everyone else. Is this relevant? No, he's just venting, I guess. And neither is my history with the council. Now let's crack on. Rose led us here for a reason. There must be something hidden nearby. What do we know about Rose? She was born to King Carus IV as his first and only child. Her mother died when she was very young, so her father mostly looked after her on his own. The two were very close. She was only 11 when her father died. Even at that age, she had already proven that she was smart, capable, and caring. She'd have made a good queen, but the council put a stop to that. So she was 11 when the king died. How old would that make her now? 31? 31, so wherever she is, she spent most of her life there. If she's still alive, of course. You'd hope that even the council wouldn't go as far as to kill her, but that's probably wishful thinking. They're as evil as they come. What happens when we find Rose? Hopefully she can give us the truth about her father's death. Okay, but say the council are guilty, what happens then? Oh, they're guilty, my friend. Make no mistake, we've just need proof. Once we have it, we can use it to have them removed from power. After that, Rose can take her rightful place on the throne. And if she's incapable of doing that, let's cross that bridge if we get to it. Yeah, I have this feeling that Rose is not live. Tell me about Corinth's royal society. The throne of Corinth has sat empty for far too long. After all, what is a kingdom without a king? That was the question I asked myself when I created the society. You see, I'd grown tired of our wonderful council and their dishonorable ways. I wanted to return to how things used to be. Turns out I wasn't alone. Corinth's Royal Society offers a place for like-minded individuals to share and debate their views without fear of being judged. It's not just about debate, though, is it? You're trying to spread your views to others with your protests. We know the council to be corrupt. We feel it only right that all of Corinth know that. The people have a right to the truth. It's interesting that you focus on power for the people but desire a monarchy. Surely a democracy would be more fitting. Democracy is just a facade, my friend. True. The council, they're meant to be a democracy. It's all a load of rubbish. Democracy is just a way of pretending the people have power. Yeah. Okay, let's not get political. Maybe, but I don't see how you fix that with a king or queen. Kings and queens are raised from birth to rule. They know how to do it right. Under a king or queen, this kingdom would flourish. I can't say I'm convinced. Even with a monarchy, the people still hold the power. Sometimes it just takes them time to realize it. Okay. Let's enter this. How do I... Oh, I need to squeeze through. Solve the wall puzzle. The panel has a 4-digit combination lock. What would you like to enter? Oh, it has to be a number. Okay. I didn't know I had to search the stone pile. There's a tile under the stones that has something inscribed on it. E9. So is it like just rows but the numbers? Yeah, it is. There's a tile on... Yeah, okay. R5. I mean, I wanted to type in rows, but I could have... Yeah, it's numbers only. 5, 2, 5, 9. You unlock the panel and find the note behind it. Wait, so is this the note? Out in the land that's frozen to the bone, a village of statues not made of stone. Where could that be? Found anything yet? Yes, I found another node. Well, what does it say? Out in the land that's frozen to the bone, a village of statues that not made of stone. Another riddle. Well, same again then. Let's split it up and see if we can find where it leads. Oh, talk to Martin Holt again in the settlement's ruins southwest of the Winterthod camp. Be prepared to fight a level 132 assassin who uses a dragon dagger and a dragon dart. Oh shit. So... Okay. We need a decent amount of food. Winterthod camp. Go to the bank. Get more food. There's the settlement. Wait, should I let the sun in? Problem is it will be blinding me in a few hours. Maybe in 1 hour. He won again. Ah, you made it. Welcome to Current's top holiday destination. Here you'll find all sorts of fun things like cold, cold, and cold. You can say that again. I'm guessing this panel is what we're after. Looks like it. Problem is, it's locked. And hang on, do you hear that? Oh shit. Maybe decreasing my attack is not that good because my accuracy is going lower, no? Martin Holt, you have him marked for death. I want that ninja outfit. Where do you get that? Nice, got him. Crikey, are you alright? I'm fine. So now the council are sending assassins after us. They've got some nerve. We don't know it was the council. Who else would it be? The assassin only named you. Surely the council would want me gone as well if they knew what we were doing. Yes, a good point. They clearly don't know what we're doing yet. This must be about the protests instead. They wanted to silence me. Again, we don't know that. It's the only logical explanation. The council are running scared. They can feel their grip on current loosening and are desperately trying to stop that. Well, council or otherwise the assassin is dealt with. Now we need to get this panel open and get out of here. Very true. I tried to open the panel before you arrived, but it needs a key. Perhaps it's hidden nearby. Okay, let's see the panel again. Okay, we need a key. Inspect the ice chunks. There's a small key within the ice, but you can't see any way of reaching it. I probably need some fire magic, no? Yeah, let's get the wand. I mean, I don't think I can use my tinderbox. Wait, what do I need to cast? Fireball? Chaos, fire, chaos and air. Yeah, let's see if this works. So I simply use this on this, right? Yes, it works! Melt the ice. You search the eyes and find the key. Nice. You unlock the panel and find a note behind it. Hearty drinks are a sailor's friend, where one long journey comes to an end. This must be Piscalarius. Any luck? The panel had another note behind it. Excellent, what does this one say? Hearty drinks are a sailor's friend, where one long journey comes to an end. Another one, I wonder how many are there. There are. Only one way to find out, I suppose. Indeed, let's split up again. Be careful though, who knows if the council will send another assassin. South of Piscalarius. Oh, here. Yeah, next to the bar. Yeah, let's deposit all my magic stuff that I don't need anymore. And get more food. Who knows who we have to fight now? First it was a demon, judge of Yama, then it was an assassin. Maybe it will be a mage this time. Everyone wants us dead. Okay, where is he? Oh, he's already here. Damn, he's smart. Now this is more like it. A nice temperature and a good source of beer. Not to mention the fact that the council wouldn't dare send an assassin somewhere so to build up. Even they are not that stupid. Rose certainly went all out. I wonder how she managed that. Apparently Rose and the father would often make riddles for each other. I'm guessing she was quite fond of them. Even so, I wonder how she set it all up. Never underestimate a child, my friend. I remember a gang of these a few years back that used them heavily. The kids could get to places the adults couldn't. No one ever suspected them either. They were such a problem that the council had to get Lord Shazen to send some soldiers in to deal with them. Lydia was one of them. This was before she joined the Royal Guard. What happened? The council had them all thrown in prison, even the children. Lydia was distraught. Still, it didn't stop her joining the Royal Guard. She was always blind to the truth. So, were you? Once? You said that yourself. Yeah, he was naive. True, but at least I realized in the end. You know, it was Lydia who sent me to talk to you about all of this in the first place. So maybe she's not as bad as you say. Maybe. Anyway, we have a clue to find. Time to get searching. So what's the clue all about? Is this... Okay, this must be something with the statues, no? HSLAP. It's a statue with a plaque on it? Yeah, but what does it mean? Examine. Do I use the quest helper? I have no idea what to do here. Oh, wait, I need to climb the pillar? What? Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, I could have gone here, whatever. The panel doesn't move, you can't see any obvious way to open it. The following is written beneath it. One day, no matter how long it takes, citizens of Shazen, Arceus, Port Piscalarius, Hosidius, and Lovaking will know the truth. Okay, what does that mean? Climb down again? Wait, we can't use the ladders? Why not? Oh wait, okay. Inspect again. Oh wait, I can press on it now. Press the plaque on the statue. Okay, we press it. I think it's in the order she mentioned, right? Yeah, and Lova King, the last one she mentioned. Then we climb again. We check the panel and find a note behind it. Oh. Martin Hold. Thomas Lowry, backbone of the current council. How very kind of you. Of course, it's a shame the council are totally spineless. What are you doing here, Martin? I'm here for a drink, of course. This is a pub, you know? Lovely place to sit back and relax. You should try it sometime. This would have been easier if you told the truth. I am telling the truth. Is it illegal to go to a pub now? For now, for you, I'm afraid it is. Martin Holt, I am arresting you for inciting violence against the current council. Inciting violence? You must be joking. All I've done is express my valid concerns. There's no law against that. You have encouraged people to take up arms against the rightful rulers of current. Rightful? I have given the people a voice. You cannot silence us all. The people can express their concerns through the proper channels. Now I must ask you that you come with us at once. And if I refuse? Come now, Martin. Let's not go there. You know how it ends. Fine, but the people will not stand for this. I will not be responsible for what happens now. Looks like I'm on my own now. Damn, we have to solve the puzzle now on our own. Read Rose's note from the panel on the wall. Oh wait, I can't right now. Sorry guys. Okay. An unlikely home is set by the sea in the shadow of a mountain. There you'll find me. Oh, that's where we find her. The farming guild we go. Lonely building here. I can finally fight Hesperi today. Oh my. What? She's dead? Hello? Can you hear me? Rose? Why are her eyes red? What the? Who are you? What is this man doing? I could ask you the same question. This place is private, you're not welcome here? Well, here's the thing, I don't actually care. I came here looking for someone and I think this woman here might be that someone. If she is, you're in a whole different world of trouble. So tell me, who are you? My god. You're looking for Rose, aren't you? Is this her? Yes, this is her. And you are? I'm Councillor Liam Orson of the current council. But please, you have to understand. Yes, I'd very much like to understand. Why are you here with current's missing princess and why is she just lying there like that? I should you explain everything and you should probably do it fast as well. I don't know where to begin. How about with her father? How did he die? There was something wrong with him? You expect me to believe that? It's the truth? He was always a fan of antiques. One day he bought some old flask from a stall in Lovakenj. He began drinking from the flask wherever he went and then started to change him. Change him? The flask was cursed, some dark magic. He stopped being himself, started saying things he would do to people, to the citizens. We did what we had to. You killed him and took his throne for yourself. No, we never wanted the throne was always meant for Rose. Well, that clearly didn't happen. She was never meant to be involved, we were just going to look after things until she was ready, but she found out what we did. So you did this to her? We didn't want to hurt her, but we couldn't risk her telling anyone. This was the only way. Well, you failed. She got the word out. It took 20 years, but thanks to her, your rule is at an end. So what happens now? That's not for me to decide. There's someone who needs to see this. Is it really her? I think so. And you say she's not aware of anything? Doesn't look like it. What a mess. What of the counselor? Where is he? I locked him in the other room. Didn't want him running off. I'll get him. You can come out now. Counselor. Commander. Liam, tell me it isn't true. I'm sorry, Lydia. I defended you. I defended all of you. And all this time, and you've been lying? I swear to you, we did it for the people. Don't give me that. Look at her. Look at what you did to her. She was a child, Liam. I'm sorry. What did you do to her? Why is she like this? We didn't want to kill her. She didn't deserve that. The mage gave us a potion. He said it would stop her revealing the truth. Mage? What mage? There was an Arceus mage. He was an expert in curses, and he realized what was happening. He gave us the poison for the king. Would have been nice for you to mention this earlier. Who was this mage? He never told us his name. And you trusted him. Are you serious? Some random mage come along and tells you to poison the king and you just do it? Everything the mage said was true. The king was cursed and we could see it. Did it ever cross your mind that maybe this mage was the one that cursed him in the first place? How do you know he wasn't just using you? Wait, what if it was Veils? Of course it crossed our minds, but we didn't have a choice. The king was deteriorating by the hour. You could have gone to Lord Arceus. You could have gone to Lord Sazon. You could have gone to anyone apart from some random mage. This mage, have you met him since? Yes, Rose's condition. You mean the condition you gave her? Her condition has no cure, but it can be kept in check with regular treatment. He meets with me and gives me the potions she needs. How do you know it's not the potions that are doing this to her? I've done my research, the potions are safe and she can't live without them. Where's this mage? We meet outside Mol. I think he lives in the temple there with the lizard man. This mage, we need to find out who he is. I'll go to Molch. If he's there, I'll find him. Man, this took a turn. A sad turn. Good luck out there. I'll keep an eye on this. I don't even have a word for him. Try not to kill him. I'll do my best. How are you doing? I'd rather not talk about it. We have work to focus on. There will be plenty of time to contemplate later. Damn. Enter the lizard dwelling southeast of the farming guild. Wait, here? What is this? You land in the puddle and there's no way back. Where is this place? Talk to Kat Balam, located on the east side of the middle tunnel. What the hell? Yes? Do you think you can help me find the mage? Mage, you speak of the Yokalag. Yokalag? It is the name we use for the mage who guides us. In your speech, he has another name. This mage, where did he come from? He has been here since our master still walked among us. He was sealed away before, but they released him so he could guide us. I need to see this mage. See the door over there? It leads to his lair. The door is closed, but there are keys. We shamans carry them. Well, can I have your key? Perhaps. But why should I help you? I could just kill you instead. And I could shout for help. Humans are not meant to be in this temple. Do you think you can survive us all? Alright, what do you want in return? A trade? Yes, that works well. The mage you speak of, he sends us to fight the humans. He says we must do it for our master, but he is long gone. I am done with this fighting. I want to serve our master in other ways. I could help you escape. I am a shaman. I need no help from humans. What then? I am the hatching area in the swamp to the southwest of here. My last egg is there. If I go and it stays, it will die in this false war. So if I bring you this egg, you will give me the key? Yes, the egg is marked with the symbol of our master. Go fast, human. Okay, that's kind of random. How would I know that I have to speak to this guy in particular in a location I've never been to? How people, like, I wonder how would I find out with no quest helper? Okay, I need to go where? Oh, here. Search the eggs. Search the eggs, but find nothing of interest. Oh, that's the guy. Easy. That was a medium task. Yes. So about that key to the door. Yes, I can give you the key, but first I need my last egg. I have it here. You give the egg to Cod Blum. Thank you, human. You have given us a chance for a new start. Here's the key. Cod Blum gives you a key. Be cautious of the Yokalak human. He is very dangerous. I'll be careful. You know, human, perhaps we will meet again. Maybe. Open this door. Wait, these are doors? Yes. Open the gate once you are ready to fight melee or range gear to fight Xampur. Xampur? I mean, I'm melee. You hear a conversation taking place in the next room. Actually quite surprised. I thought you all of people would have made more of an effort to find me. Your greatest achievement was my downfall, my lord. The lizard man blamed me for your disappearance and sealed me away. I was trapped for centuries. And yet, here you are. I managed to convince their shamans I was on their side. They set me free. I have been trying to find you ever since. Except you were beaten by a treasure hunter. With humble respect, my lord, this treasure hunter is not the one to thank. It was me, I was the one who worked out how to find you. I planted the seeds that eventually led him to you. A proxy? Interesting, I wouldn't have thought you would be one to hide away. The world has changed, working from the shadows has served me well, and now it has reunited us once more. Yes, the earthquake. That was a considerable amount of dark energy, something I could not ignore, but to what end? The same end as always, my lord. Quida Mortem has been lost to us, but there are other ways to harness the Dark Altar. I see, and tell me... Wait, this is Veos, no? Like, this is... Yeah, this has to be Veos. The shadow looks exactly like Veos, the hood and the beard. And tell me, what of this council that now rules current? I sense your work at play there. I needed access to the altar. They were a means to an end. And the second guy is a lizardman, no? You installed some puppet rulers just to access the altar. My Xamper, you haven't lost your ambition. Never, my lord. I also hope that access to current will have further uses, but I fear the council is done. From what I hear, you are likely right. No matter though, current is of limited use to us. My lord? That kingdom was always a means to an end, a disappointing necessity while we were still shackled. But now those shackles are gone, I have discovered a new way to achieve our goals, and this time none will stand in our way. Now we have much time to make up, unfortunate but bearable. Soon time will be of little meaning to us. But on that note, it seems this conversation is at an end, for we are no longer alone. Deal with your guest, Kampur. We will meet again in the south. It will be done, my lord. Oh shit, we're getting teleported. Veos? I knew it! I knew it was Veos. What the... Oh, that's not the lizardman. Oh, hi there. So I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. I must go now. Go? I don't think so. You have heard too much, you have seen too much, you won't be going anywhere. Well, in that case, Kambur, was it? How about you tell me what on Gillinor is going on here? Really? You think this is the part where I tell you everything? No, this is the part where you die. Uh-oh. Oh shit, wait. What? Attack. Wait, I can't stand on these or what? Or do I need to stand on them? How do I fight them? Oh wait, I did some damage. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Eat! How do I dodge that though? Not dealing any damage. I don't know if I'm doing this correct. I feel like I'm dealing no damage to him. How do I dodge that? I don't get it. And I'm dealing like no damage. Wait, I can escape just in case. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can kill him with my damage. My weapon sucks. I need to escape. Yes. Guys, how to beat Xampur? He's so tanky. Yeah, let's go back to Balrog. Damn! Okay, I need to get rid of... Oh wait, I forgot I have the defense potion. Well, will the defense potion help in this case? I need to find another way. I mean, I could do it with range. I mean, it would be better, I think, because I got like more damage with it. Yeah, actually, let's try ranged. Because I'm not dealing any damage with melee. I also need to buy the new set for ranged. Okay, nobody's reply, I think. Okay. We need to come up with a thread. I mean, most of the items I don't need really, so I could use the inventory slot to actually like get more heals and like praying pots. Okay, let's see on the wiki. Xampur OSRS. What's the best strata? Xampur is especially weak to ranged. Oh. Bring your best range gear, 3 prayer potions, and fill the rest of the inventory with food. Turn off auto retaliate and run mode. Okay, it's off. And run mode. Oh, okay. Keep protect from magic on throughout the battle. Avoid the mark of darkness. Kill phantom hands as soon as they spawn. The ghostly hands will deal damage on every game tick. The best way to avoid this is to run back and forth between two adjacent tiles. A great tactic for avoiding the falling ghostly hands that deal damage on every game take is walking from one side to the... Oh, so that's why I took damage even though I was running. Some additional tips which may prove useful. The special attack of Rune Throw Axes can be up when disposing of the hands. Okay, I won't do that. Xampur appears to be immune to the effects of Ring of Recoil, so using one is pointless. Okay, so I will get my ranged gear then. Yeah, it felt like he wasn't like really weak to melee. It felt like I did no damage, even though I had like prayer on. Wait, I need to find out what gear I need for ranged. Now that I'm level 70 in ranged. But let me see. Okay, for the helmet we can get one of the god outfits. I see. Yeah, a D-height body. For the boots, I don't know if there's like a set bonus. Aranea boots, we probably keep them. Okay, there's bracers. Okay, I will just get my crystal bow. I don't know what to wield with the crystal bow though. Crystal bow OSRS. What are the best? Wait. The crystal bow degrades over time. Upon degrading, it reverts into an inactive version of itself, which can be recharged at a singing bowl by using crystal shards or by having Ilfin recharge it for a fee. When uncharged, it can also be converted back into a crystal weapon seed, which can either be turned back into a bow or a halberd or a shield. This may also be done at the singing bowl. Okay. Initially, Ilfin charges 900k to re-enchant a crystal seed in the crystal bow. However, the price is decreased each time Ilfin re-enchants a seed for a player. Okay, so what best bow arrows level 70. OSRS. Okay, dragon bows. Dragon arrows are the best, but the most expensive, of course. So what if I use amethyst? But wait, an Armadillo crossbow is even better. Armadillo crossbow, how much? Yo, that's too much. Okay, sorry for stalling, but I think I know what to bring now to the fight. Okay, first, let's bring all the stuff that we don't need into our bank. The anti-poison I don't need, defense potion I don't need. I don't need the axe with me. I don't need the games necklace. I don't need this. I don't know, the molten dust, maybe I will need it later. I don't need the lumbridge teleport. Okay, I need more praying pods. The guide said 3 of them. And lots of food, basically. Also, yeah, I need to get the stuff that I need. Wait, where's the bow? Here, the crystal bow. What kind of arrows do I have? Okay, I have no arrows. Amethyst. How much? Amethyst. How much do amethyst arrow cost? I will just buy normal ones. Okay, I don't need that many. Let's buy. I don't know, maybe 600. Okay, it's buying slowly. Okay. Wait, I don't need arrows for a bow, for the crystal bow? Do I need arrows for crystal bow? Because it is blessed by the elven goddess Seren, the crystal bow does not require any arrows to use. Oh! Okay, that's good to know. I don't need the arrows, so I can just deposit them here. Well, I will take this. I would keep the arena boots, right? Okay. We need the Ava. What kind of helmet do I take? Shit, I closed the thing. Okay, I need the D-hide. How much? Oh, why is this so expensive? Hey, nobody's selling this. Oh wait, I don't need the boots. Wait, I don't need the boots. I don't need the boots. I got the Aranea boots. I forgot. Okay, I need the bracers. I need okay, got the stuff I need. How do I look? Wait, that looks ass. What if I invert the colors? I have purple on my head and my legs and white on my... Okay, let's do it the other way. Wait, let's sell this. It's gonna be probably for a minus whatever. So I need armadillo. This body. I'm gonna lose money on that. Whatever. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, it looks better, no? In my opinion, it looks better. Okay, I will sell the other thing. Oh, this won't sell. Okay, how much did I lose on that? I actually don't want to know. 40k. 40k it's not much, like it's nothing. Okay, do we have the whole set now? Yeah, I don't think I need anything more. Okay, let's deposit my other stuff, my melee gear. Sorry for the hold up, guys. But now we have everything to fight him. Let's take a lot of food. Okay, anything else? Oh, let's take a raging potion. Oh wait, I have it. Okay. Okay, wait, let's try the bow. Ooh! Where do I see the charges? Check. I got 500 charges only. Okay, I shouldn't run. Okay, ranging potion. 81 ranging. Okay, I'm dealing damage now. I'm not doing it. Okay, whatever. We tank it. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I mean that worked. Shit, I'm bad at this. Yeah, we got this, Easy, easy, easy. Wait, he got the second phase? What? Huh? Did I lose? What are we supposed to be doing? The Yoka Ark, what's this corpse removing? Are you sure it's dead? It looks dead. It's a zombie, let's get out of here. They're scared of zombies? Okay, we survived. Huh, what happened? I guess I should have looked around the... Damn. Search the table in the north. Wait, in the north? Among other things, the table is covered in books and notes. One note looks to have been written fairly recently. You decide to give it a read. Counselor Andrews isn't happy. This is the first time I've directly asked him to perform a task for me. Still, he soon calmed down after a little reminder of who gave him the throne. After all, he wouldn't want the others finding out he was in on it from the start. If he plays up again, I might remind him that Rose still lives. It would be a shame if anyone found out about it. Anyway, early readings are looking good. He placed the device right next to the altar, just as requested. Oh, that was us. That said, I likely won't have long to acquire and store the energy needed. The device will no doubt interfere with the ascendant humans of Arceus. They will soon realize something is amiss. Once I have the energy needed, I know the perfect place for a little test. There's an old Shazen general buried near the battlefront. His grave is nice and remote. No one will miss him if he goes for a little walk. I should tell Lydia about this. Okay, we have to go back to the farming guild. Yeah, but range definitely worked way better than I expected. I really need to level up off-stream my melee. On crab or something, I don't know. So I can use my melee gear. I mean, it would be a shame if I couldn't. You're back. I am. Where's the counselor? Don't worry, I didn't kill him. I was sick of looking at him, so I moved him somewhere safe. He won't be going anywhere. Did you find the mage? I did, but he got away. To be honest, he also left me with more questions than answers. What happened? His name is Xampur. I overheard a conversation between him and someone else. They talked about the council, among other things. The weird thing is, the person he was talking to, I think it was Veos, the treasure hunter. Yes, he disappeared after that earthquake, but I saw him with this mage. The conversation, what was it about? Xampur called Veos, or whoever it was, his master. It sounded like he had been seeking him out for a long time. They talked about the council and the Dark Altar. I couldn't make much sense of it, but I managed to look around after they left. From what I found, it seems that Xampur worked with Councillor Andrews to manipulate the other councillors into killing the king. Councillor Andrews was in it from the start, that monster. It seems he always wanted the throne. Xampur offered it to him in return for access to the Dark Altar. The Dark Altar, why? Xampur has been redirecting power from the altar, but I don't know why. It seems his work is what caused the recent issues in Arceus. The death, I heard about that. Makes you wonder what else he has been responsible for. I'm not sure what any of this means, but it can't be good. We need to do something, but first, what? Rose, what do we do with her? I did some research while you were gone. Liam wasn't lying. The poison they gave her irreversibly destroyed her mind. There's no cure. I suspect Xampur won't be making her any more potions anytime soon. Maybe someone in Arceus could help. Someone else could make the potions, but all they do is prolong her suffering. What are you saying? This is no life for anyone. The truth is, Rose died long ago. All that's left now is an empty shell. Oh, I think I understand. I'm sorry, Rose. We put an arrow through her head, or... Oh, we actually did. Back when I was a girl, there was this Shazen patrol that would go past our house each morning. Every day I would run out to wave them as they went by. For as long as I can remember, I always wanted to join the army, become a farmer or a chef. My parents would say to me, the army isn't for you. But I knew what I wanted, and I knew nothing would stop me from getting it. I saw some nasty things while serving the council. I'd always tell myself that it was necessary. Whenever I thought about giving up, I'd ask myself who I'd be replaced with. Even if things weren't perfect, I was in the best place to improve them. It was all a lie though, wasn't it? It's always been a lie. I've spent most of my life serving a bunch of murderers, turning away from the truth because I was so scared of being wrong. To figure it was Martin who was right all along. We can still make this right, we can still stop the council. We won't be able to do it alone. The council still holds the power in Corinth. I'm not sure if that's true. The real power is held by the 5 houses of Corinth. Together they could replace the council and take over the kingdom. We need to get them all on board. Leave that with me. Alright, you gather the 5 leaders, convince them to meet us at Xerx's Lookout, southeast of Shazen. It's where I left Counselor Ocean. We won't be disturbed there. Consider it done. It feels wrong. Her being out here, she should have had a proper funeral. It's not so bad, it's nice and peaceful. She's finally free from the drama of Corinth. I guess you're right. We'd better get going. Good luck. You too. Damn, what an end. Wait, is there a bank nearby? Yeah, in the farming guild. Giving us all the clues we needed to find out about all this. Finding her like that. There's the bank. Okay, climb up the stairs in the Tower of Magic in Arceus. I need the teleport and the stamina potion. The fight used 70 charges. I mean, I could switch to the dragon crossbow. Good day, friend. Hello, Lord Arceus. There's something I need your help with. What do you need? We should discuss it in private. It involves the current council. It's also connected to the recent death here. I see, then I will come at once. Where shall we meet? Xerx's Lookout. Very well, I will join you there soon. Thank you, Lord Arceus. Lord Hesidius. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong teleport. Whoops, wasted. Hello. Hello there. Lord Insidious, I need to discuss something with you. What is it? We can't talk about it here. I need you to meet me at Xerx's Lookout. Well, you have helped me in the past. That said, I can't just go running off to Xerx's Lookout for no reason. It's about current council. Ah, I see. Then the day has finally come. What do you mean? There has been discontent with the council since the day they took control of the kingdom. That was always going to come to a head at some point. It seems that point has now arrived. I will depart for Xerx's Lookout shortly. Thank you. Okay, where do I need to go next? Jubilation. Oh look, it's a human. Hello, human. Lady Lovaking, I need you to join me at Xerx's Lookout. There's something urgent we need to discuss. Urgent? That's right, we can't discuss it here, but it involves the current council. Oh, well, you really should speak to Councillor Unkar. He's part of the council, you know? That's not quite what I meant. It's not something to discuss with the council themselves. It's something I need to the house leaders for. Oh, so will you come? Come where? To Xerx's Lookout to discuss the council business. Ah yes, the council business, Xerx's Lookout. I will come at once, but first... Jura, bring me a sherry. Yes, Lady Lovaking. Okay, nice. Climb down the manhole in Port Piscalarius. Then we have all 5, right? What do you want? I need your help. It's about the council. Anything to do with the demon you summoned on my dogs? That wasn't me. Besides, I have thought you'd be happy to see Sophia Hughes dealt with. I have preferred it be done without demons being involved. Idiots will be idiots, I suppose. Come on then, tell me about this latest council nonsense. We can't discuss it here. We need to be somewhere more private. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my secret hideout in the sewers not private enough for you now? Well, not really. Meet me at Xerx's Lookout. We can talk more there. Fine, but if you waste my time, you will seriously regret it. Okay, whatever you say. Oh yeah, and we also have to go to Shazan. Where is he? Here. Hello. There's something urgent I need your help with. What is it then, citizen? It involves the current council, but we can't really discuss it here. Come alone to Xerx's Lookout. Alone? I appreciate it's an unusual request, but yes, please, all of current could be at stake here. Well, I suppose you have been a friend to Shazan in the past, and this does sound serious. Very well, citizen, I will depart soon. Okay. Run east. It's here. Have we been there? The Xeric thing up here? I don't think so. Well, you did it. It's been a while since I've seen the leaders of all 5 houses together. They are downstairs waiting. Is the counselor there as well? He is. I told him about Rose. How did he take it? How do you think? We better keep a close eye on him. Indeed. Now let's get down there. This is quite a group you have gathered here. Indeed, it is, my lord, but I assure you it's for a very good reason. Liam? My lords and ladies, there is something I must make you aware of. It's regarding myself and my fellow counselors. We? Yes? I can't. Yes, you can, Liam, and you will. Don't you lecture me. You have no right. You killed her. What on Gillinor are you fools on about? Killed who? They call me a murderer, but they killed Rose. I kept her safe. No, you killed Rose. You killed her 20 years ago. It's time to stop hiding and accept truth. Rose, you speak of the king's daughter. What happened? This coward here killed her just like he killed her father. We did it for the good of the kingdom. You did it for yourselves. The king was cursed. The king was cursed so that you had an excuse to kill him. It was never about the people, it was only about the throne. That's not true. I have seen proof with my own eyes. If you think otherwise, then you have been fooled as well. Could you idiots please stop arguing and give us an explanation? Councillor Andrews plotted to kill the king with a mage called Xampur. Xampur cursed the king so that Councillor Andrews had an argument to get the others on board. And then they killed him. Yes, Rose as well. Rose was never meant to get hurt. She overheard us. Rose was smart, but do you really think she just happened to overhear you? I have no doubt Councillor Andrews arranged for that to happen as well. So it's true. I always knew the council was corrupt, and now we have the proof. So what do we do with this proof? That's why we gathered you all here. The council needs to be removed from power. You five can make that happen. If the council are to be removed, they will also have to will also have to be replaced. Who should replace them? Could there be another member of the royal family still out there? I doubt it. The council's plan worked because Rose was the king's only heir. You see us go back to a king? The democracy of the council was false, but democracy is still the answer. Let the people decide. Since when did Lady Piscalarius care for the people? Last I checked, your citizens lived in constant squalor. Don't you lecture me, you warmongering fool. I've done more for this kingdom than you'll ever know. Well, if you really do care for the people, surely a monarch is perfect. They're crying out for one right now. The royalists do have a lot of support at the moment, but who would this monarch be? I believe I may have an answer to that. What is that? The Royal Accord of Twill. Indeed, this year is the answer to our issue. Once in a time of great need, the five houses of Current took control of this kingdom. Now it falls to us to do so again. It's time for a new accord. You would see us ruling together. In a way, together we would all be responsible for Current, but a single individual would rule over the kingdom. A new royal accord would require all five for us to agree on the contents. Well, don't go thinking you're getting me to sign it. I'll have no part in this. Lady Lovaking, you've been silent on all of this. What are you thoughts? Well, I don't really understand. The council rule Current. We can't just take over. We have to. There's no other option. Goodness, I think I need a sherry. A break might be beneficial to all of us. We have a lot to consider. Good idea. Let's reconvene later. Or reconvene? Well, that was fun. What do we do now? This royal accord seems like our best bet. A clear document signed by all of them that determines the future of Kurand. For them to all sign it, they all need to agree on the contents. That's not going to be easy. No, but there must be a way. They all seem to have some level of trust in you. Maybe you can convince them. I can give it a go. This could quickly get interesting, but you need to do whatever it takes to get them back at the table. If even one of them walks away, we'll end up with a big problem on our hands. Alright, I'll go and talk to them all. Good luck. Let's see. Wait, where are they? Oh, here. Hello, Lord Arceus. Hello there. I was hoping you'd come and speak with me. There's much we need to discuss about the council. Not exactly that revelation is concerning and needs to be addressed. However, I fear we may be facing a much larger issue. When we spoke before, we mentioned that all of this had some connection to the death in Arceus. Tell me, does it have anything to do with the mage you mentioned? That's right, Xampur was his name. I discovered his hideout in the Lizardman Temple below Molk. He was the one responsible for the device that was redirecting power from the Dark Altar, but I'm not totally sure what he was using the power for. That recent earthquake was also involved somehow. I see, and did this Xampur look similar to an Arceus citizen? He did. How did you know that? Xampur is not the common name, and yet it is one I heard before. During the Age of Strife, Xeric himself was assisted by a loyal servant of that same name. You don't think it's the same person, do you? Once we would never have considered it. However, a recent discovery you made yourself means it's a very real possibility. The altar at Quidamortem. Yes, thanks to that altar, Xeric and his followers had access to the same power that keeps every citizen of Arceus alive. With that power, they may well have lived much longer than originally believed. It's possible one of them even lives to this day. There's something else as well. When I found Xampur, he wasn't alone. I think the other person was Veos. The weird thing is, Xampur spoke as if Veos was his master. This isn't exactly the first odd occurrence when it comes to Veos either. A while back I helped him with some strange client of his. When we were done, this client spoke through Veos himself. The things he said were strange. This is interesting and concerning. Perhaps this client is one of Xampur considers his master. But if Veos' client is Xampur's master, and if Xampur once served Xeric, could that mean... Be careful, friend. Empty speculation will be of little help to us here. But surely it's an option we should consider. Of course. However, if you consider one option too closely, you'll become blind to all other possibilities. What we need here is proof. And how do we get that? My friend, I must ask that you once again to pay a visit to the Tussikal at Mount Karulm. With their power, they will be able to determine if this Xampur is the same one that served Xeric. How? The power of the Dark Altar leaves traces. If Xampur's soul inhabits a body created using the Dark Altar, the Tussikal will be able to determine when that body was formed. Would they not need his body for that? Ideally, but I suspect this will also work. Lord Arceus shows you the broken device that was redirecting the power from the Dark Altar. Since you destroyed it, we've been researching this device to try and determine the origin. Thanks to you, we now know that it was made by Xampur. Alright, I'll take the device to the Tussikal and see what they can do with it. However, I also need to ask for your support with this new royal accord. The council must be removed and the replacement is needed. I will gladly support the new royal accord, but first we must focus on Xampur. Lord Arceus gives you the broken device. Okay, I'll be back once I've discovered something from the Tussikal. Then we also need to talk to Hosidius. Wait, is he... Where is he? Down in the basement? Oh yeah. Hello there, I'm guessing you want to discuss the Royal Accord. That's right, I assume you won't have any issues supporting it, considering it was your idea. It's a messy business, but the council has to go. That means a replacement is needed. A new Royal Accord is our best hope for a peaceful transition of power. Now that said, there are some preparations I need to make before we finalize things. Perhaps you could help me with that. Well, if it gets things done faster, then I guess so. As with the Royal Accord of 12, our new accord will see power transferred to the 5 houses. However, only one of them will rule. The Royal Accord of 12 saw each of the houses take it in turns to do this, but we may want to take a different approach this time. I'm almost certain that Lord Arceus and Lady Piscarelius will not wish to rule. Lady Lovakinge likely won't either. That leaves myself and Lord Shazan. And would you be willing to take on that role? Well, that's where my preparations come in. While I can't say I'm too keen on ruling Courant, I'm not sure if Lord Shazan is the right man for the job either. How come? Take a look through the pages of Courant's history and you'll soon see that soldiers do not make for good rulers. As such, before any final decision is made, there's something I'd like to look into when it comes to Lord Shazan. What is it? As you probably won't be surprised to hear, I have people who keep a close eye on things around Courant. They let me know of any interesting occurrences that could impact Hosidius. Not too long ago, I was informed that Lord Shazan went for a private walk in the Courant woodland. While there, he stopped off at a small barbarian camp. That's an interesting place for him to visit. It is. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I'd like to be sure before we make any big decisions. Okay, I can go and take a look around his camp. That would be appreciated. It's directly south of here in the Courant woodland. Alright, I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay, wait, this seems to be a really long mission. Ah, there you are, citizens. There's something I need to discuss with you. The Royal Accord? Correct, citizens. Once the council are removed from power, we will need a new ruler. I, for one, think this Royal Accord is a perfect move. I think we can also agree that when the time comes, I will be the suitable candidate to rule. These are unstable times. My military leadership will put me in a good position to take over. Do you think that the other leaders will support that? I have no doubt they will consider me a strong contender. That said, I expect Lord Hesidius will also be considered. On that note, there's a job I have that would be perfect for one with your skills. Assassinate Hesidius. What is it? Before we come to finalize this royal accord, we need to be sure that everyone is in place where they can pick the right ruler. While Lord Hesidius seems like a good man for the job, I've recently obtained some intelligence that could suggest otherwise. I'd like you to look into this. Lord Hesidius, interesting. What is this intelligence? Some of my best people have been looking into the disappearance of Phileas, Rimor, and King Shazan the 7th journal. We now believe we have located both. I will personally see to the rescue of Phileas. I need you to recover the journal. Hang on, I thought this was about Lord Hesidius. That it is, citizen. If our intelligence is to be believed, Lord Hesidius is now in possession of the journal. That doesn't make sense. Why would Lord Hesidius want that journal? That I don't know, citizen. Lord Hesidius is meant to be an ally to Shazan. After all, he's married to my sister. Perhaps this is some plot of his to grow his influence. He may wish to use the journal to discredit my family. Regardless, I need you to retrieve it. Only then we will be able to determine the truth. This is all very odd. Do you know where he keeps the journal? Apparently he has a private office hidden below the Hesidius winery. That will likely be where he's keeping it. You'll need to go there, find out how to enter this office, and then recover the journal. Okay, I'll let you know what I find. Damn. Hello, Lady Lovaking. Oh, it's a human. Hello, human. I wanted to talk to you about this Royal Accord. Would you be willing to support it? Royal Accord? No, I don't think so. What? Why not? Why not what? Why can't you support the new Royal Accord? Ah yes, the new Royal Accord. Well, Councillor Onkar has been a good dwarf his whole life. He can't be involved in any of this. I know it's hard to hear, but I think he is. No. That's not right at all. You must be getting confused somewhere. Councillor Andrews is the problem. Oh, I know. We can replace Councillor Andrews with Councillor Onkar. What an excellent idea. This calls for a sherry. Lady Lovaking, please, you have to believe me. Councillor Onkar isn't innocent in this. Well, you can't go believing Councillor Osern. He's clearly just jealous of Councillor Onkar's success. Okay, well, how about I find some proof that Councillor Onkar is involved? Then, will you support the Royal Accord? Oh, well, I suppose so, but I don't think you'll find any. Councillor Onkar is innocent. Right, let me chat to Commander Fulore about this. And last one. Hello there. What do you want? We need to talk about this Royal Accord. Don't waste your time. I will never sign that thing. So you see the corrupt council stay in charge? Of course not, you fool. Did you not listen earlier? The people should decide, not us. Well, it seems like there's a clear solution to this then. I doubt that. For the Royal Accord to be finalized, we can have the people vote on it. That way they get the final say. It would still see us return to a single ruler. Only if that's what people want. If they vote no, we can come up with an alternative arrangement and let them vote on that instead. Come on now, if you do care for the people, this is the best option. Fine, it's still a stupid move, but if there's to be a vote, I might be willing to support it. Might? Yes, first there's something else we need to discuss. Of course there is. While you've been running around chasing dead princesses and mad mages, you've forgotten what started all of this. You summoned the demon in my home. No, I killed the demon that someone else summoned in your home. You should thank me. Really, thank you for being as useless as I feared. What? How about we skip over the insults this time and you just tell me what you want? The disciples of Yama are a big problem they need to dealing with. Tell Lord Shazan to send an army in, then they literally live right on his doorstep. Exactly, they live on his doorstep and he cares more about stupid lizardmen. The man is clearly as incompetent as you. Thanks, so it sounds like you want me to take on this cult single-handedly. I feel like that won't go well. Of course, I don't expect you to take on an entire cult. What you need to do is cut the head of the snake, remove the influence of their leader, and they won't be a problem. So what, kill Yama? No, Yama has no presence among his followers, at least not yet. If you remove their connection to him, you won't be able to communicate with them. I know of a mage in Arceus who's hopefully not as useless as you or Lord Shazen. Her name is Mori and she's been investigating the disciples of Yama. She should be able to help. Whoa, slow down there. How do you know all of this? Because I did some digging. Oddly enough, I wasn't going to ignore a corrupt counselor summoning a demon on my dogs. You've learned all of this just with a bit of digging? There's something you're not telling me here. Besides, why would you care so much about this compared to everything else going on? This conversation is pointless. If you want my support, this is a surprise. Now go and talk to Mori. I hear she spends most of the time in the Arceus church. Fine, I'll be back later. Whew. Okay. Speak to Commander Fulora and Xerx's Lookout. Any luck with the leaders? I'm still working on it. Keep at it, we need to find a solution that they all agree on. I need some help with Lady Lowagang. What do you need? She doesn't believe that Councillor Unkar has anything to do with this. She once proved he's involved before she signs the new royal accord. That's not too surprising, the two of them are old friends. I've got nothing on him, but I can think of one person who might be able to help. Martin? Exactly, his group has no doubt kept tabs on all of the councillors. But he's been arrested. I can't just go and break him out. No, but you can still talk to him. If you have, you've helped the council enough that no one would think much of it if you paid him a visit. Fair point, I suppose. If anyone asks, I can claim him. I'm trying to round up more of his group. Nice idea. They took him to the Shazen prison just west of the city. Alright, I'll go and see what he knows. Okay, I need a broken redirector. I have that. Go to Mount Karulm, go down the elevator and speak with Kal Mej San. Oh wait, before I go. It sounds like I need to run a lot, so let me take this. And maybe more teleports. Like a one games necklace. Yeah, that's it. Good thing I can take the shortcut. So are these like volcanic people the same as the one in Karamja? Like they're from the same race? Are these like the relatives? Just it's blue lava, not red. The human returns and needs our help again. How do you know that? It is our place to know. Come, human. Tell us what you desire. I was hoping you could take a look at this device and tell me more about the person that made it. Why? Why what? Why should we help? Because this device is the ring that was redirecting power from the Dark Altar, the person who made it was also responsible for the trapped soul that needed freeing. The meddling mortal. You have our attention. And so we shall help you. Hold still, and we will begin. You feel a strange sensation as the Tussikal magically inspect the device. Many have touched this device. Humans, Arceus, and two others. Two others? One touched by fire, and the one touched by darkness. Darkness, that sounds like Sampur. Can you tell how old he is? His body was born long ago, in the time of the Great Betrayer. great betrayer, do you mean Xeric? Do not speak that name. It has no place here. You know of him. We know all too well. But is that who you speak of? It is. Sir Lord Arceus was right. What of this our person, the one touched by fire? They are one of many. Once born of Arceus, now a child of fire. A pyromancer. Xampur was working with a pyromancer. Hang on, I recently helped to repair some damage to the doors of Din. What if this pyromancer was the one responsible? Impossible to say, but a coincidence is unlikely. Well then, what's to stop them doing it again? We have to do something. We? We have no part in this. We have already helped you. Keeping the balance between life and death, that's your thing, isn't it? If the Winter Lord escapes, it will destroy all life in current. That doesn't seem very balanced. The human makes a valid point. Well, it's been known to happen. Very well. The Dark Altar powers the doors of Din. We understand this power. We can help reinforce them. To prevent further sabotage. How? Take a defense potion. Add some volcanic sulfur, then return to us. And we will enchant it. Where can I get volcanic sulfur? It can be mined in Lova King. Got it, I'll be back soon. Is there a bank here? Oh yes. Mix the defense potion with the volcanic sulfur. Where did I put the defense potion? Here. Okay, and I probably need a pickaxe. The Lava King. Coal, iron. Maybe it's this icon here? Oh wait, maybe this here. Okay, that's the furnace, but I don't know where to mine it. Maybe mining shop? No. Blast mine. Oh wait, lava kite mine maybe? Oh, there's lava kite here, but that's not so. That's not the sulfur. Wait, let me check where it is. Volcanic. Wait, there's a volcanic mine. Oh no, it's a mini game. Wait, what? Volcanic sulfur. In the Lava King sulfur mine, volcanic sulfur deposits. Okay. Where's the mine? Mining shop. Bank, mining side. I will just try to go here. Oh wait, sulfur mine. Okay, I found it. I didn't see that. You choke on the fumes if you trade to mine without protection. Wait, what do I need? What does this guy have? Equipment. Face mask. I need a face mask. Oh, he doesn't sell a face mask. What do you need? But can I use this? Does this work? Apparently not. Okay, I got one. Use. Defense potion. You make a sulfur potion by adding some volcanic sulfur to a defense potion. And that's a medium task. I like the music. It's so nice. Okay, talk to Carl Mage Son again. Need a new skills necklace. The human returns. I have the potion. Then hold still, and we will begin. You feel a strange sensation as the Tussacal enchant the potion. It is done. Now take the potion. Put it on the doors of Din, and your work will be done. Alright, I'll get it sorted. Use a shielding potion on the doors of Din in the Wintertodt camp. Wait, I don't drink it, I use it, you know? You pour the potion onto the doors of Din, it seems to magically combine with them. Well, that's done. I'd better get back to Lord Arceus. Hey, what are you doing with those doors? Nothing. Well, you can either go through them or leave them alone. Alright, I'll leave them alone. Fight and kill the barbarian warlord in the current woodlands. I mean, I should be prepared. I should probably switch my gear again. I don't want to fight in my range gear. Okay. What's the fastest way to get there? Adventurer, you came. Phileas? You shouldn't be here. Time to die. Barbarian warlord. I got a high defense, I don't even need to pray. Why does he keep Phileas in the cage? Let's talk to him. You came for me, I knew you would. I don't understand, Phileas. Why are you here? These barbarians raided my home, they took me prisoner, I thought they were going to kill me. But why? I don't know, I heard one of them saying they'd been paid to do it, but who would pay to have me captured? Wait, what about that parcel? The one with King Shays and the 7th journal. Do you have it? No, they took it from me. You don't think that's what this was about, do you? I have no idea. This all has become very confusing. I don't like it at all. I need to speak with Lord Hosidius. Lord Hosidius, what's he got to do with this? And what about me? There's too much to explain right now. Now there are a lot more barbarians outside, so I can't free you at the moment. I'll go get help. Don't worry, you'll be safe soon. Alright, but please don't take too long. Then we're almost at 2.5 hours and we are still on the mission. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just surprising because I remember not a lot of missions are that long. I mean, this so far is, I think, the longest, I think. Wait. Why is Martin in the cell? Martin! Sorry, but I can't let you talk to the prisoners. But I'm here on council business. I need to learn more about this group. Ah, yes. Oh, wait. I know why. Yeah, they captured him. You're the one that helped with Councillor Hughes. Carry on then. How are things, Martin? Oh, wonderful. There's free food in the bed. Can you believe it? Luxury compared to anything in Port Piscalaris. Well, I'm glad you're keeping your spirit up. Now, I need your help with something. Of course, right down to the business. As you can see, I'm a little indisposed right now. Apparently, the right to protest isn't much of a right after all. Don't worry, it's just information I need. Things have progressed with the council. I can't say any more here, but we're close. However, I need information on the councillor. I forgot the name. Excellent work, my friend. From the moment I met you, I knew you were something special. Now, what information do you need on him? Anything that could prove his corruption. If I had information on his corruption, I might not be stood in a cell right now. Of course, you must have something on him. Anything could be helpful at this point. I see. Well, there's a member of the Royal Society who has close access to Councillor's Unkar. Oh yeah, Unkar. Dealings. He gives me regular reports, but there hasn't been anything of note yet. Still, things have progressed fast recently. Maybe he's had more luck since my imprisonment. As I'm stuck in here, perhaps you should go on my behalf to our usual meeting. Sounds like a plan. Where does this meeting take place? In the Shazen Graveyard of Heroes. Look for a dwarf, he'll speak with you, and if you say the passphrase, evil only triumphs when the good do nothing. Thanks for the help, Martin. We'll have you out of there soon. Good luck, friend. Finish this for all of us. So now we have 2 people captured. Speak with Jorah, south of the Graveyard of Heroes. Oh, that's right outside, no? I know you. You're Jorah, Lady Lova King's assistant. That's right. What brings you here, human? Evil only triumphs when the good do nothing. Never have true words been spoken. Martin sent you, right? I wasn't sure if Eddie would come after he got arrested. That's right. So you're with the Royal Society. How come? Why wouldn't I be? The council are nothing but trouble. But things don't seem to be too bad in Lova King's with them in charge. Lady Lovakinch is in charge of Lovakinch, not the council. Sure, Councillor Unkar might act like he plays a big part, but it's all empty words. Do you not get sick of her asking for sherry? Not really, it's not like it's a hard job. Councillor Unkar would see us all work to death in the mines instead. I see, well, Councillor Unkar is why I'm here. I'm hoping you can give me something of note on him. Any other day you'd be wasting your time, but today you're in luck. Due to the protests, Councillor Unkar has been staying at the castle for safety. I've had a chance to go through his private documents. I think you'll find... Wait, what was that? Oh no, not again. Oh, hello, Genie. Okay, thanks. Wait, where's the assassin? I don't see him. Oh, there. Wait, I was all the time on slash, but I should go on crush, no? Maybe that's why I'm not dealing any damage. My gear, I think my gear gives me more crush damage. I think. Wait, let me see. Okay, let's not die. Oh no, I should stay on slash. I did 1 damage. Damn, leveling melee takes so long. That was close. Are you okay, human? I'm fine. Martin warned me this would happen. The council are trying to silence us. It's not safe for me here. I need to get back to Lovakinch. Here, this should hopefully give you what you need. Jorah gives you a declaration from the current council. Thanks, Jorah. Stay safe. A small note is attached to the front of the declaration and reads, only use if needed. Official declaration, we the current council declare that Lady Olkana Lovakinch is no longer fit to rule. With immediate effect, she is removed from her position and relieved of all titles and responsibilities. In her place, Councillor Kubek Unkar will rule the city of Lovakinch. Signed, D. Andrews, S. Hughes, L. Orston, and K. Unkar, the current council. Talk to Mori on the top floor of the Arceus Church. Wait, I need Dark Essence block. How do I get a Dark Essence block? Dark Essence block. Item created by using dense essence blocks on the Arc altar located in the northern area of Arceus. Dense essence blocks are mined nearby using a chisel and a pickaxe. Okay, let me go to the bank. Oh, not 5 of them. Okay. Good thing we have the teleports, otherwise it would be like really expensive. Wait, where is it? Up here? Wait, it's here. Wait, so where do I mine the stuff that I need? Blood altar. Dance essence. Guys, after this quest ends, I need to like end the stream for end the stream, and then I will come back and like, what happened here? What? I don't remember this being red. I will come back in like 3 hours or something. Because okay, wait, this is the runestone that I need. I need to like call my mother, and then eat something. Okay, I got dance essence block, and then I need to go to the dark altar. Where's the dark altar? Is this the altar? Where's the dark altar? Oh wait, it is right here, no? Yeah, I have to go all the long way. Yeah, it's right here. Can take the shortcut. I wanted to do like a long stream, but it's gonna be a long, like a short morning stream and a short evening stream, I guess. And then combined, it's a long stream for the day. Yeah, we got a dark essence block. Nice. We also got the molten glass. There she is. Do you see guidance traveler? Oh no, wait, I need to talk to Mori. Hello, Mori. Hello again, thank you for everything you did for Tana. You are a good friend to the people of Arceus. Wait, Mori is he, no? I don't know. Probably no gender. It's not a problem. Anyway, there was something I was hoping you could help me with. Of course, what do you need? I have a situation with the disciples of Yama. I hear you've been looking into them. Well, yes, I have, but that research was meant to be a secret. Ah, well, you're trustworthy, I suppose. What could I help you with? What do you know of their leader, Yama? He's a bit of a mystery. He's a demon of some sort, but he doesn't seem to have any actual presence in Corinthia. In fact, until recently he had no connection to the cult. The disciples of Yama once had no connection to Yama? What? It does sound odd, but back then they were known as disciples of Chaos. They were just a small Zamarakian cult of Little Node. Interesting, so if Yama has no presence among his followers, how does he communicate with them? Through another demon called the Voice of Yama? So if I kill this Voice of Yama, the cultists would lose their connection to Yama? For a time though, I imagine the Voice of Yama would be quickly replaced. However, if you wanted to remove that connection, I do have another idea. After what happened with Tana, I volunteered to help out with the Dark Altar investigations. The device used there was redirecting power from the altar, but a similar device could block a magical connection entirely. Ah, I see. So we could use a device like that to block the connection between the Voice of Yama and the Yama himself. That's right, we never tried it before because the Dark Altar issues were more pressing, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Alright, so where can I get one of these devices? I should be able to make you one. I'll need some molten glass and a dark essence block. I have this right here. Huh? Fair enough. You give Mori some molten glass and a dark essence block. Right, you'll need to hide this somewhere in the chasm of fire. Here you go. Mori gives you a dark nullifier. Alright, thanks Mori. Enter the chasm of fire. What is that? Is this someone's pad? There's a disciple of Yama. Enter the chasm of... Okay, how do I enter? Oh, here. Oh! What's up with his eyes? There you are. Master foresaw your arrival. What? And you have the device as well. How wonderful. How do you... You suddenly find yourself feeling very tired. Oh, look at you. You need a good rest. Here, have a lie down. You feel your eyes closing. Wait, what? He knows? You wake up in the forest. Well, that's the device hidden. Those disciples of Yama won't be a problem anymore. I better tell Lady Pescarelius. Inspect the eastern wine barrel and the Hosidius winery, then enter it. Okay, what do I need to do? Inspect the wine barrel. Climb through it. What? Pick log. You steal an old journal from the chest. The old journal seems to have been bound shut somehow. Maybe Lord Shazen will know what to do with it. Okay, now back to Xerxes Lookout. Hello, Lord Arceus. Hello there. Have you spoken with the Tasakal? I have. They confirmed that this Xampur is the same one that served Xeric. So it's as I fear. This is not good. There's more. We discovered that Xampur has been working with a pyromancer. That means he may have been involved in the sabotage of the doors of Din. A pyromancer? Do you know who? I'm afraid not. Are you sure about this? Had the doors of Din fully failed, the winter would have been destroyed current. What would Xampur gain from that? I don't know, but the Tasakal themselves confirmed it. I will have someone look into this. We'll also use this new knowledge to try and locate Xampur. His master said they meet again in the south. Interesting, this is useful information that could help our search. I wonder, could they be referring to the southern kingdom of Valamor? But that's one for another time. I believe we've learned all we can about Xampur for now. Until we can locate him, we must turn our focus towards the council. So, you'll support the new royal accord? I will. Well, I have no desire to rule myself. I'll gladly support one of my fellow leaders in that role. Thank you. I better go and speak with the others. Okay, now with Osidius. He's downstairs. Hello there, any luck with that barbarian camp? I have no idea what's going on, but it's something very strange. The barbarians have Phileas Remor prisoner. He needs to be rescued as soon as possible. Phileas Remor? Who is Phileas Remor? He's a retired soldier from Trazen. I helped him out with something a while ago, but he went missing. Turns out these barbarians were paid to take him. Paid by whom? I really don't know anymore. Is everything okay, my friend? You seem very unsettled. Sorry, this is all just very confusing. Considering Lord Shazen's presence at the camp, it's possible he had a role in this. Still, that doesn't explain why he would pay for one of his own citizens to be captured. The thing I was helping Phileas with involved a mysterious parcel he received. The parcel contained King Shazen the 7th journal. When Phileas was captured, it was taken by the barbarians. Before that happened, I followed some clues in the journal. They eventually led me to the discovery that King Shazen the 7th may have been responsible for the creation of the Lizardmen. The discovery at Quilla Mortem. This is all starting to make sense. It's long been believed that King Shazen the 7th eventually became Xeric. The discovery did little to suggest otherwise. Lord Shazen wouldn't have been too happy of further evidence that Xeric was part of his family. He must have made arrangements to hide as much of that evidence as possible. Thank you, friend. I think we have all the information we need. I have some of my people head to this camp. They'll ensure Phileas is safe. It's probably best he disappear for a while. For his own safety, I'll make the arrangements. What of Lord Shazen? For now, nothing. We should keep this information to ourselves until the time is right. As for the royal accord, I am ready to finalize things when you are. Okay, I guess I better go and speak with the others. Okay. Lord Shazen. Hello there, citizen. Have you found that journal? I have it here. You show the journal to Lord Shazen. Excellent work. It's sealed shut somehow. Not to worry, I should be able to take care of that. When the time comes to finalize the royal accord, I will have the information we need to decide upon the new ruler. Alright, thank you, Lord Shazen. I think I should speak to the others. Now, Lovaking. Hello, Lady Lovaking. Oh, it's the human. Hello, human. I have a declaration from the council that I think you should see. You show the declaration of Lady Lovaking. What? But I don't understand. The council wanted to remove me from power? They can't do that. It's not their right. And the councillor Unkar? I'm sorry. Do you now see why we need to stop him? Stop them? Yes, I understand. I will support his royal accord. And do you wish to be considered for the throne? Oh, no, leave that for someone else. So we only have the two. Very well, thank you, Lady Lovaking. I better go and speak with the others, like Hosidius or Shazen, I guess. I mean, it will probably go to Hosidius in the end, I think. Hello there. Have you dealt with the disciples of Yama yet? Or maybe Piscalarius, like, plot twist. Have you dealt with the disciples of Yama yet? It's all done. Are you sure? Absolutely, they won't be a problem anymore. I mean, I don't know. They knew about our plan. Good. So, will you now support this royal accord? Yes, but it's still a stupid idea. Don't even think about trying to put me in charge or something. I have no part in this. I don't think you need to worry about that. Now, I'd better go and speak with Commander Fulore. Good, I've had enough of talking with you. Wow, okay. Come with me, there's something you need to see. What is it? Just come. Oh no. Oh, shit. What the... Is he... Yup. They killed Hosidius? Oh, that will complicate things. What happened? Did he jump? I have no idea. You don't think he was pushed, do you? I don't think so. I mean, I think so. What do we do now? What can we do? Even Lord Arceus can bring back the dead. He's gone and that's that. What did any of this have to happen? We can't undo what's been done, but we can still put an end to all this. Does it mean you have good news? Kind of. I think I've managed to convince all the leaders to sign the accord. That said, I have no idea who they'll pick to rule. I mean, they can't pick Hosidius now. Wait, that's not Hosidius. Wait. That's not Hosidius. That's the guy that was keeping the daughter in the basement. I just realized the white hair. It's not and the lack of beard. Huh. Okay. So it might be suicide then. I mean, he probably feels bad or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he knew it was bad. And now after like speaking to others, he realized what he did. Well, we'll just have to make it work somehow. Maybe then we can finally end this nightmare. I'll deal with this mess once I'm done. Let's gather everyone downstairs again. Shall we get on with this then? Not yet. Where's Lord Hosidius and Lord Shazen? Lord Hosidius requested a private word with Lord Shazen outside. I'm sure they'll be here soon. In fact, I think I hear them now. Oh, they were speaking to each other. Okay. Now that everyone is here, I think we can begin. What of the Counselor? Is he not joining us? Counselor Ocean is dead. Dead? What happened? Jumped from the top of the tower, probably. It doesn't matter, the world won't miss him. Let's move on. Not the attitude I take, but it's true that we can't dwell on this. We need to focus on stopping Counselor Andrews. Between the five of us, we can remove the council from power with little violence. But what then? Are we willing to support a new royal accord? Lord Arceus, let's start with you. What will it take for a new royal accord to gain your support? My position is a unique one. As such, I feel it would be inappropriate for me to involve myself too heavily in this. That said, I will gladly support the decision made by this group. You would not wish to rule yourself? I will gladly advise the next ruler in any way I can, but it should not be me who takes the throne. I would recommend you look to Lord Hosidius or Lord Shazen for that. Very well, Lady Piscalarius. For the record, I think this is all a bad idea. You're all clearly set on it, so I won't try and stop you. However, I stand by what I said before. The people should have a say. Anything we decide here should not be finalized until people have voted on it. Any thoughts from anyone? I would be happy to see the people have a say. It could be a risky move. And without it, I'm not signing your precious document. And if I don't sign it, you'll get nothing. Very well. Assuming the people agree to the new accord, who do you think should rule the new kingdom? Well, not me, that's for sure. I can't imagine anything worse. Get one of these fools to do it. Lady Dovaking? Huh? Me? Yes, what do you think? Well, this is all quite something. I suppose the council have to go, though, don't they? Would you be willing to take over? Oh, no, I don't think so. I think I'll have a sherry instead. Dude, this character. Lord Shazen, what are your thoughts? Well, I think the Royal Accord of Twill is a good starting point, but we'll need to make some changes for it to work. Like what? Lady Piscalaris wants to support wants the support of the people. Right now, they cry for a king. That means whoever takes the throne should take on the title of the of king or queen. I also feel the act of transferring rulership from one house to the next, as in the original accord, isn't going to work for us. What we need is consistency. Would you be open to taking on the role for yourself? No, I don't think that would be wise. What? Are you sure? You seem to be perfect candidate. I don't think I would be the best place for it. It would be better if I kept my focus on the important task of protecting Current. I suggest we make Lord Hasidius the new ruler of Current. What the... Lord Hasidius? Thank you, Lord Shazen. Taking the throne is not a duty to be considered lightly, but I believe my family and I have what it takes to shoulder this responsibility. This decision will forever change the future of Current. If we go forward with this, the Hasidius family will be the new royal family of Current. Well, this isn't quite what I expected, but sure, let the idiot have his throne, as long as the people agree. He can do it, I suppose. Lord Hasidius would be a fitting choice for the role, assuming no one else here is willing. Are you sure about this, Lord Shazen? I am. Why is he, like... Not sure. Then it sounds like we have an agreement. My friends, thank you for putting your trust in me. This kingdom has suffered through much of late, but now it is the time for that suffering to end. In honor of her sacrifice, I name this declaration Rose Accord. With it, the kingdom of Great Current will no longer be a kingdom divided. I promise to not to let you down. Nice, we have a conclusion now. Not exactly, we still need to see what the people have to say. So, what just happened there? It seems we might have a new king. But Lord Shazen, he seemed like a perfect candidate, but he didn't even want to be considered. What happened? I think I might have some idea, but I'm still a bit confused, to be honest. Well, Lord Hasidius wants to have a word with you. Perhaps you can shed some light on all of this. He's downstairs. I'll go and speak to him. Yeah, like, what did he tell him? Was it about the prisoners? Hello there, no doubt you have questions about what just occurred. You can say that again. I'm sorry for keeping you in the dark, my friend. It wasn't anything against you. I just couldn't afford to take any risks. You planned this all along, didn't you? That's why you kept the Royal Accord of Twill. It was inevitable that one day the council would fall. Their rule has always been fragile. So you made sure that you'd be the one to replace them. It gives me no pleasure, but this was needed for the safety of all Current. Apart from Lord Shazen, the other rulers had no interest in the throne. It was always going to be him or me. And you didn't want him to be him? It was for the safety of Current. Lord Shazen has a good military mind, but he is no ruler. After all, you saw what he did with Phileas. To Lord Shazen, family name is everything. Above all else, he craves glory for himself and his house. Under him, war would have been inevitable. War with who? Voldemort, the kingdom to the south. Our two kingdoms were in conflict less than 100 years ago, and relations remain sour. It would take very little for that conflict to be reignited. You really think Lord Shazen would have declared war? I can't say for sure, but it was a risk I did not intend to take. I see, so how did you do it? A while ago I managed to acquire the old journal of King Shazen VII. I knew that I could use it to discredit Lord Shazen and his family, so I made some arrangements. Oh, so like blackmail? So if he doesn't, like if he says he will be the king, he won't say that Sherik was one of Shazen. Phileas mystery puzzle, that was you? You acted like you didn't even know him earlier? Apologies for the misdirection, it was indeed me who sent that parcel. Had I revealed the contents of the journal myself, I would likely have just been dismissed as trying to create a rift between our two houses. Oh, that makes sense. Phileas was the perfect third party. But then Lord Shazen had Phileas captured before he could reveal too much. This is all starting to make sense. You know, he actually blamed you for that. Phileas' disappearance was an interesting twist. I hadn't expected something like that. Still, it actually made things even easier in the end. Once Phileas was safe, I told Lord Shazen and gave him a choice. Oh, I see, you let him pick between supporting you or being exposed. Exactly. The truth about Phileas would have lost him the support of his people and ruined his reputation. So in the end, you never actually needed to discredit him at all. What about the journal? Lord Shazen sent me to steal it from you, but surely he already had it. I didn't want to risk losing the real journal. The one I sent to Phileas was a copy with many bits removed. While I recovered my tracks, well, Lord Shazen must have worked out I was involved. And he sent me to recover the real journal. Yes, unfortunately for him, the one you stole was a fake. The real one was somewhere much safer. You really thought of everything, didn't you? How about the Accord? That was essential to your plans. I'm guessing it was no accident that Arthur found it. I can't take too much credit from Arthur there. He did do most of the work himself. I've been looking into the Accord for a while when Arthur found my research. When he went missing, I feared the worst. It was a nice surprise when you not only brought him back, but the Accord as well. This is a lot to take in. I don't know if I like any of it. Nor do I like it myself. However, when it comes to politics, there are no perfect options. Instead, all we can do is pick the best option we have. Anyway, we will have plenty of time to discuss this later. For now, the council needs to be dealt with. You should speak with Commander Fulore. Whew. That's a lot to read today. I mean, I don't mind. I like lore. Especially the one from current. It's not as... the current lore is much easier to understand than the lore from... I don't know, let's say... which lore... there was one lore I didn't like really that much. I don't know from what region it was. It was recently. Was it from... I don't remember right now. But there was like... I don't remember. How did your chat with Lord Hasidius go? It was definitely illuminating. It seems there was only ever really one option for Kuran's new ruler. We'll have to talk about it later. It's time to pay a visit to the council. How are we doing this? We'll join the 5 leaders and head to the castle. There we will tell the council everything we know and present Rose Accords to them. Do you think they'll come quietly? They won't have a choice. Lord Chazen commands the Chazen army and I command the royal guard. They'll have no one to protect them. What happens then? They'll be imprisoned. It will be for the new rulers to decide their fates. As for that, we'll aim to hold the vote Lady Piscalarius requested as soon as possible. Assuming the people support Rose's accord, we can have Lord Asidius crowned within a few days. Do you think they will support it? I think so. Many are already calling out for a king, and Lord Asidius is popular across the whole kingdom. Sounds like we have everything covered then. When do we depart? As soon as you're ready. From what I hear, the process is getting close to breaking point. We can't waste any more time. Okay, let's do this. Oh shit. Hold the line! Under no circumstances can this castle be breached. But Captain, they're citizens. Did you not hear me? Hold the line. That's right, hold the line. Show everyone who you really serve. We serve Great Current. You are all in violation of the laws of this kingdom. Laws set by your false council. If you really served Current, you wouldn't be here defending those monsters. Step back, citizen. Or what, you'll kill me? Go on, I dare you to do it. See what happens. Yeah, you can't kill us all. Stand back, I'm warning you. Yeah, we have to stop this now. Stand down, Captain Rachel. This situation is now under my command. Lord Chazen, what's going on? The citizens are to be protected. Ensure they do not enter this castle, but do not allow any harm to come to them. As you wish, Lord Chazen, it will be done. Thank you, Captain. Now myself and the other leaders will go and speak with the councillors. This situation will be resolved soon. Yeah, let's see their reaction. Oh, Lord Chazen, it's good to have you here. Hopefully with your support we can get this protest under control. Though I must say I'm a bit confused as to why everyone else is here. Is something happening? That would be one way to describe it, Councillor Lord Hasidius. Councillor Andrews, Councillor Onkar, we are here to present a joint declaration from the 5 houses of Great Kurend. Declaration? I don't understand. We, the leaders of the 5 houses of Great Kurend, declare that the current council is no longer fit to rule. As such, you are relieved of your positions with immediate effect. What is this? Furthermore, you will both hand yourselves over to Lord Chazen's soldiers. They will take you into custody, where you will await your trial. Trial? Have you gone mad? Trial for what? For the crimes of murder and high treason, along with the now deceased Liam Orson and Sophia Hughes, the two of you successfully conspired to murder King Carrots the Fourth and Crown Princess Rose. Liam's dead. This is insanity. Guards, arrest them at once. Soldiers of Corinth Royal Guard, you serve the rightful ruler of Corinth. That is not this man. Stand down and step aside. Damn. No, you can't do this. David, it's over. Over? Only I decide when it's over. I'm the rightful ruler of this kingdom and you all answer to me. Guards. Stay away from me. This is my throne. I worked too hard for you to just take it away. I'd rather die. Do it. Remove his kneecaps. No! Take them away. Nice, we got a party. Well, look who it is. Good to see you, Martin. This reminds me, like, it's a typical One Piece adventure, right? Like, we defeat the current regime, and then at the end, we get like one huge party with everyone coming together and having the new ruler. Yeah, it's like typical One Piece story. I like that. Can you believe it? The coronation of a king. Truth be told, there were times I wondered if this day would ever come. And is it everything you hoped for? Everything and more, my friend. And to think they even let us vote on it as well. Fantastic. Well, the king certainly seems to have attracted plenty of guests. Indeed, it seems that everyone wants to congratulate him. Maybe they're just here for the food. I mean, looking at the food, I would be. Either way, this will be an event for the ages. Are all the leaders here as well? Most of them. Lord Shazen was here earlier, but he left. To be honest, he didn't look to be enjoying himself. That's not so surprising. Things weren't exactly straightforward between him and the king when this was all arranged. Yes, I heard there was a bit of drama here and there. Still, that's current for you. Now, I let you go and mingle. I'm sure the king himself will want a word with you at some point as well. Alright, have fun, Martin. Damn, his new crown. Hello, Lord Arceus. Good to see you, friend. Any word on Xampur? Nothing yet, however, we did manage to search his lair and Molk. Find anything interesting? Most of it had been cleared out before we arrived. There was some research left behind though, notes on potential new spells. Some are far too dangerous to use, but others we found to be safe. We're preparing to a tomb of all the ones that are suitable. I'll make sure you get a copy once we're done. That's very kind of you. It's the least we can do after all you have done for us. Anyway, I won't keep you. Enjoy the coronation. There you are. I was worried you missed all the fun. No chance. It's not every day you crown a new king. You can say that again. You should have seen all the preparations needed. Food, drinks, entertainment, invitations, the list goes on. You'd think security would be one of the hard parts, but I actually reckon our bid was pretty straightforward in comparison. On that note, how does it feel to be serving a king now? I don't think it's quite sunk in yet. It still feels like it was only this morning that Councillor Hughes escaped. So much has happened in such a short time. Tell me about it. Had I known how this would go when Martin first recruited me, I have probably considered running for the hills as fast as possible. Well, I for one am glad that you didn't. We have never has reached this point without your help. It wouldn't have been possible without you or Martin either. Have you two spoken yet? Oh, I'm going to need a lot to drink before I'm ready for that conversation. Fair enough. Anyway, have you seen our special guest? King Condor Hosidius? Oh wait, from Valamor. It's a pleasure to finally welcome you to Great Corinth, Queen Xianai. You're very welcome here. The pleasure is all mine. From today, the sun will shine on our two kingdoms once more. The mistakes of the past are now behind us. Who is she? Xianai Arkan, the Sun Queen of Valamor. Oh! Okay, this is her first visit to Corinth. Yeah, we didn't see the Sun Queen before, I think. We only saw the Moon King? I don't remember quite well. First visit. Indeed, the king personally invited her. He's keen to put an end to the animosity between the two kingdoms. Rumor has it she feels the same way. Who are the knights with her? Her royal guard, the quality. They look fancy. They do. If the stories are true, they are the best fighters in Valamor. Not jealous, are you? Not of that armor, that's for sure. It looks very uncomfortable. Are you sure? Ah, looks like they're done. You should go and see the king. He was pretty keen to speak to you. Okay, I'll see you later. Wait, so, who was the other guy with the crown? Oh wait, so this is from Falador, Sir Amigvard. Good to see you, Your Majesty. Congratulations on your coronation. Thank you, my friend. Of course, none of this would have been possible without you. Let it be known that you will always be a friend of this kingdom. Thank you. Yo, he looks trippy as fuck. I'm very honored. Is this adamant armor? Like trimmed with gold? As I am. As am I. In fact, I think this calls for a toast. Gather around, honored guests. It's time for me to bore you all with a speech. This guy with the belly. Friends, thank you for all joining me on this special day. This is the beginning of a new chapter for Current, and I could not be more grateful to have you all here to celebrate with me. Still, let us not forget the hard road that led us here, nor those who were brave enough to walk along it. Martin Hold, Lydia Folore, looks, without you we would all still be living in ignorance. You opened our eyes to the truth and ensured a strong future for Current. Now let us all raise our glasses to these three. We are forever in their debt. Ah, there you are. You wanted to speak to me. I did. Sorry to take you away from the festivities. With everyone else celebrating, I thought it would be a good chance to talk in private. Don't worry, it won't take long. It's not a problem. What did you want to discuss? The councillors are behind bars and Current has a new ruler. On the surface, all is well again. Of course, that's not quite the case in reality. You mean Xampur? Yes, the council did not act alone. In fact, they weren't even the true orchestrators in this. We need to find and deal with the real foe before it's too late. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. Xampur and I have unfinished business. I was hoping you said that this is a serious threat we are facing and I need people I can trust. So what do you need me to do? Nothing for now, I just wanted to make sure you were on board. Once we have more information on Xampur, I will let you know. Now, we should head back downstairs before we are missed. No. How? No, yo! But how? From where? Who? And why? No, everything looked so good. Is everything alright, Your Majesty? And they will probably blame me on this. I can't. What kind of ninja is this? Pandur Hosidius, you have been marked for death. And he teleports away. Dude! No way! I was thinking the quest is completed, and then there's this guy. Hey Lydia, how are you doing? It's been a rough few days since the coronation, as you can probably imagine. One moment we were crowning a new king, and that next we were burying him. I'm doing okay though, work is a good distraction. And how's that going? Well, Arthur Sidious is now the king of Great Kurend. I'm sorry you couldn't be there for the ceremony. After what happened, they thought something small would be best. That's fine, I think one coronation was enough for me. Any word on the killer? There's no shortage of potential suspects, but nothing solid. We've had the murder weapon sent over to Lova King to be examined. They have a theory, but want to do more work before they confirm it. Well, let me know once they have something. I want to find whoever did this. We will... Anything else I can do in the meantime? Yeah, I mean, Hosidius was too smart for them. So he had to be eliminated. Damn! I don't think so. Lord Arceus is trying to find out more about Xampur, but he doesn't have anything yet. For now, all we can do is wait. And on that note, I want to give you a little something to thank you for all that you've done, not just for Current, but for me as well. This is a bad situation we're in, but without you things would be a whole lot worse. Lord Arceus also sent something over for you. He said you know what to do with it. Now I'll let you get going. Thanks again for everything. Okay, whew. You are awarded 2 quest points, the Book of the Dead, 2 antique lamps, a current castle respawn point, and additional Arceus spells. That's cool. Okay, I will go with agility. 10,000 XP? Sure. How much do I need? 140k, sheesh. Book of the Dead. What kind of magic can I cast with this? I need to look into this. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, yeah, that's guys. That was Kingdom Divided, a really fun quest. Hope you enjoyed. I will come back later in about like 3 or 4 hours. Oh wait, we already have 16. I'm thinking about if I should stream more today. I mean, it's been already 3 hours. Or should I stream another time tomorrow? I mean, currently it's fun. Wait, what would be the next quest? A Taste of Hope. Oh yeah, nothing too bad. I think. I don't know. Where do we have to do this? Oh. Wait, that's next to Theater of Blood. Okay, wait, I guess. Do we do this today? I mean, I'm still down to play. Yeah, I will probably come back today, and if not, I will come back tomorrow. I have nothing planned, but I have a new sleep schedule, so I want to go to sleep early. If I come back in 2 hours, I could stream for 4 hours. Yeah. Anyways, I'm ending it right now because I still have to call people and finish some other stuff, eat something, and yeah. That was fun. Fun mission. Okay. Bye bye.